Baby dolls, I'm sure you've noticed by now that core coins, otherwise known as higher market cap coins, are mostly trash. Mostly. Not all of them. Just your odds of being in the right one to change your life with a small amount of money, your odds are low. I mean, case in point, if you look at CoinGecko, for example, or the coin market rankings, right? We have a look at it right here. The only coin that's changed your life, friends, would have been Solana. The problem is, though, change your life is a 10x. So Solana, right, it's 150 bucks now. Yes, you buy at 15. Okay. See that 10x, does a 10x change your life? No, you need a year invested into it to change your life. You need, like, you basically all in. You really understand it. Most people aren't investing 1 year of living expenses into Solana. Like, what would change your life be? That's more like, you know, putting in a week's worth, maybe from your wage, you put in $1,000. So yeah, you're not retiring off Solana from that. That was the first cycle of that. Now it's second cycle. If you go down here, none of these things have moved to change your life. I mean, Ton coin has gone up only a few X's, friends. None of these has changed your life. Nothing. Scroll down, look at these names. Nothing. This is the estrogen dye, by the way. See, it's disgusting. It's at $1. It can't pump. You see that, friends? Look at that. It can't pump. So you're looking at all these. None of these have changed your life. See, if you look here, 3 billion market cap. Now we're on to Pepe. Congratulations. By the way, if you buy Pepe now, maybe it does like another 10x from here to 33 billion. But a 10x from here is not going to change your life, man. It's not going to change your life. You understand? And you got to be all in on one idea. But do you want to be right? Do you want to make money? The problem is there's like 40 coins I'm showing you. How are you going to be in the winning one? How do you know you're in the winning one? You know, every single person holding every coin thinks they're on the winning one. Arbitrum have insiders. All the Ethereum maxis are on side 980x. They're still dumping, as you can see. Can't move. DickWifButt, also another one. See, friends, now look at the odds. 2 coins out of 20 from today might do the 10x. From today. That's if they go on the nuclear run. Okay? Casper has already done its 800x. See what I mean, friends? Like, there's 3 coins they've entered now. They're big market cap now. That's it. See, if you scroll down, look, Fetch AI, yes, you did a 40x from your low. So how much have these got in, friends? I don't know. I'm hoping a lot, but what, another 10x? But you're not in, man. Most of you aren't in. You see, this is just unfortunate reality of it. Look at that, friends. We're down to now $1 billion market cap each. So, you know, that's the reality of like changing your life and money. None of this is financial advice, by the way. Wearing a Gengar Pokemon hat, purple. So you know, man, you know now. Core coins, large stuff, they ain't cutting it. They ain't cutting it. I'm not saying to sell them all, but yeah, of course, that does include PulseChain, friends. PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex, they're all like 3 billion fully diluted. They're actually maybe like 2.8 now. So it's one big heavy system. Even though the ratios rotate around, it doesn't fool anybody. Okay, so it's 1.8. Yeah, it's like 3. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, PulseChain ecosystem, friends, is like 2.8 billion fully diluted. That's all-time low stuff. It's just shocking, these returns. So as you can see, look, they do wake up. They all do wake up, all these core coins. It's just that it's probably, you need the Bitcoin finally like really break the all-time high catalyst. Like, it could be not even poking 75, 80. I'm just going to throw out a $100,000 number. Maybe Bitcoin over 100K is a psychological switch. I'm not waiting that long. That's why I meant to just spend. I'm going to have to just keep giving you what is actually healthy for us. Friends, when I started, for example, I'm showing you Landwolf. Okay, Landwolf gives you 100x to 1 billion. 100x, okay? So that's crazy. And also, like DickWifButt, friends, DickWifButt just at 100 million from here. That's a 20 banger. Just 100 million. Look at this. Look at this beautiful curving on the butt. You know, that's 100 million, man. What if DickWifButt hits $500 million, 500 million market cap? That's 100x from here. You see, these things have big potential. You're not getting that with these other big core coins, right? So this potential can get unlocked over time. But man, look, I'm just going to have to keep reassessing over time. Of course, I won't fully throw anything out, but you know by now, it's becoming very clear and obvious that these big coins with all these like established market caps and holders, they need so much money coming in. The growth rate's too slow on average to change your life with them. Unless you choose the right ones and you're happy, hey, I've got a year's invested on my living expenses. 1 year you get your 10x, then you're going to pay taxes. You know what I mean? Now you're left with like 7 years of living expenses, which is great. It's great. Of course, it's amazing, you know, but you want to like actually like smash it. So if you want to smash it, you got to do hard work. That's why we're here, friends. You found me. Okay. So looking at it in a wider context, when we started, it was like, okay, core coins, look, because it was obvious, right? They're safer. Core coins will go up, and then people start to gamble, and we're going to play the casino. But now, man, now you can see it. It now feels like, oh, friends, we're very skilled doing this because we've got an idea of value, and we're all powerful together. Power of friendship. I remember only hunting cheap prices. That's a big advantage too. So it's looking like the core coins to lotteries, this 90-10 ratio, that's really holding people back now. You can feel it. Look, I'm just telling you now, this is just me, your friend Sommi here. If I was putting in money now, I wouldn't. Look, all I would do is I'd go in a core coin first. So maybe put like, you know, Chainlink and then PulseChain, maybe do half and half. Some of you guys like BNB, storing BNB or Solana. You throw that in first, but you're willing to spend the majority of it over time as you find stuff. This 90-10, like, they're really heavy, man. They're really, really, really heavy. Like, by the way, the best example we can use, friends, remember, there's no exchange manipulation here. There's nothing going on under the hood, which makes you concerned. But in the first week of January this year, PulseChain shoots up. PulseChain has a weekly green candle with Ethereum on the ETH BTC ratio. They both do the weekly green candle. And I'm going to show you this right now. You see here, friends, PulseChain does this weekly green candle up here. And also at the same time, Ethereum on the ETH BTC ratio right here, friends. Look at it. This was the ETH BTC ratio. See that big fat green candle? Snap. That was the first week. Now, during that time, I noticed, and you noticed, because we're here every day, when PulseChain did that move, the PulseChain altcoins were starting to liven up already. They were very hyper-reactive. It's not the same delay when Bitcoin goes up for the industry and everyone sits back for like 2 months and then we have to wait. It's not that same effect. Now it's more like 2 days. Now PulseChain goes up, everyone's active. That's what ends up happening, okay? So this is competitive edge information for us. We already know this, friends. What does that mean? It means we're getting in now. We're not like waiting. No. You do the research right now. By the way, I've been throwing all the amazing altcoins here for you, participating in all of them. pDAI, Teddy Bear, Trade, the stuff no one's talking about, right? When they're 90% down. You have DickWifButt, HOA, all of these, okay? So it's very, very important to think about these because look at this, for example, friends. Look at the spark that happens. This is pDAI. Okay, but if we even just put it on a regular chart, this is the first week of January. And by the way, pDAI wasn't moving that much. This is the first week of January. It wasn't moving up, but it starts moving up straight away. You see that? It starts moving up. Now, what I'm going to do is just change it to the pulse ratio so we can have a look at it. See, friends, look at this. The first week of Jan, look at this, okay? Bang, first week of Jan, it had a green candle. Now, here's the thing. It went back down. Why? Because it was just so far down from the top. It needs to rinse weekends. But you can see they just start reacting instantly. You see that? They start reacting. It's kind of telling you, man, like, we just got to be paying more attention to these. That's it. It's the people have spoken. And by the way, this is not unique to PulseChain. This happens everywhere. And you already saw it, man. Solana does a 10x. Bonk did a 240x. Smack. So many examples. Dog with hat gets spawned. Many examples, friends. Imagine what Pepe does, I guess, if Ethereum has the Ethereum ETF return. So, yeah, man. And I just want you to know, so your undertone for this, remember, friends, like, why do we even stay long crypto? Okay, I feed you all this information. Like, okay, they're printing money. The world fiat system's a scam. The governments keep printing money even then when they say they don't. They have all this obfuscation or JP Mosquito and all the other insider bug eaters that keep taking the spread between the money, moving back and forth, and they're peeling off money for themselves. They're basically taking the money for themselves. They're robbing the treasury. Okay, we get that. That's a bullish undertone for crypto. Being long crypto, there's only like 10 coins back in the early days, so you win no matter what. Because there's not enough buckets, basically. There's like 2 buckets, and there's like a waterfall coming in. Now there is literally, friends, we just saw there's 2.4 million coins on CoinMarketCap. That's right. I didn't say that wrong. 2.4 million coins have been created now. I'm not joking. 2.4 million. So you now get to see, okay, there's too many buckets now. Which ones get filled up? Well, we're now getting to see why do I have conviction in like Landwolf and DickWifButt and HOA, the Tang Gang and pDAI and Teddy Bear and Tropa? Why do I have conviction in all of these and all these other ones? Whereas other people from the outside will say, but they have no cash flow, but they haven't been around. But why is there that discrepancy? It's because my conviction with my thesis is solidified. And that is, I can see the trend forming such that we have now had too many crypto cycles. The greed from the token creators, from established projects, the greed is getting too big. They used to give, in 2017, they used to give 40% of the coins to the public. 40. Do you know what they give now? About 5. It's trash. Yeah, 5. If you're lucky, 10. 10 to 12% max. Do you see that? So they used to give you a piece of the pie like this. Now they take 3/4 of the pie, you're left with 1/4. That's what they're doing. Friends, there are ICOs that I did in the last cycle, 2020. I completely forgot about them. I ended up going up and I realized I've lost 95% of my money. And I'm like, hey, how do I lose 95% of my money? The market cap's the same. And then I look at it, the team inflated away the value from the public. So they didn't even release you all the tokens. They said that they're given a certain amount and then they inflate themselves a coin. So now they just transferred the wealth from me to them. This has happened many, many people. That's why the market cap chart will basically go sideways. It's still like, 10 million market cap or 20 million, but the chart price goes down. So basically because they've been giving themselves the coins and dumping. Scum, full scum. And guess what? That's 10 million market cap stuff. This is happening 400 million, 1 billion in the future. So the people are revolting to this. I want you to know that the people, you are the baby dolls friends, and we'll play some nice pump music. The people are revolting. We are revolting, friends. And how do they revolt? Well, remember, crypto is a peaceful protest. So what do? We make a DickWifButt coin, and then we say, you know what? I'm storing my value here. Everybody else, you can sit on my middle finger and rotate. Okay, that's what that's what happens. That's what happens. That's literally friends, that's how Bitcoin was made. Bitcoin was made, it's like, oh, JP Mosquito, Citybugs, Bank of Ants, Goldman Slugs. You're all rorting the system. You keep printing money because you keep putting in your people into the government, and it's all everybody just one big bug fest where everyone's eating each other's wings and stuff as bugs and antennas and cockroaches and all the guts flying around. Well, okay, we're just going to make our own currency and that's it. I'm never selling. See ya. I've got the technology here to make sure that you can't make more of them. There you go. That's what the Bitcoin made. But now, it suits 3 cycles. It's all coming in. Wall Street, they're coming in. And not just Wall Street fans, it's human greed. So I know I pick on them a lot. They are scum. But human greed also takes over. It's humanity. Okay, well, who are they? They're us, right? All half of them. There's bug eaters there too, friends. But these people, we're us. Okay, so it's greed. It's greed. And when greed happens, they take more and more from the public. So what people say is they go, guess what? Fair launch. We're doing it for the community, by the community, fair launch. We're giving, you guys give 5% to the community. Guess what? We're going to give 100% to the community. So, but then here's the thing. You go, oh, I'm going to make it, and that's it. I'm just going to distribute it. That's what Tang Gang does. Even with pDAI, Teddy Bear, Tropa Friends, all these things, there's a community mindset with all of these. Okay, you never get everything perfect, but that's why we keep running the simulation in real time over and over and over again. So that's the thesis. The thesis, remember, it is the suits have come into crypto. We've now had 3 cycles. We're now on the 4th cycle. They keep stealing from people. The market caps that they launch at are too high. There's not enough retail to basically buy into their stuff because they don't have good product market fit. They do the marketing in the periodic synchronized time with mainstream influencers. Why are all these mainstream influencers talking about coins that aren't released yet? I want to ask you that because they're paid, friends. They're paid. So many people they're paid. By the way, if you watch their streams, I'm not going to name their names. I've watched so many where they were literally, they admit that in the last cycle, they just made it by dumping on you because they were dumping their ICOs. They said, oh yeah, I was writing articles like this, these the other influencer and hedge funds and stuff, basically like, I signed up with them and pretty much they hired me and I was doing research for them, blah, blah, blah. It's like a BS talk. You go through it. And I'm like, oh, okay, you got the coins. You told the audience about them to shill it, and then you were just dumping the coins on the open. That's pretty much it. And they just do it so much. They're so used to it. So it's very, very sad. Now, the people are waking up to that. People have woken up to that. So it's not just me, friends. That's why did my popularity grow up out of nowhere? It's because I'm a voice for the people. I'm telling you, I'm getting scammed with you. These people are trash. Now, here's the thing. Usually, when someone presents this information, they will then say, so buy my trading indicator, or so buy my mastermind, or buy my coin. Buy this one coin that I've made for you, and it's great. We're going to do things differently this time. That's what I'm sure it's a marketing thing where they present a problem, they tell you the problem, and they give you the solution straight away. Okay. What your friend Sommi does here, I'll tell you the problem, and I'm like, well, guess what? It's war. Okay. It's not just like here's one solution. It's war. It's like, okay, there's enemies launching bombs in one section. Okay, we got to move. But guess what? When we stay there long enough, they're going to launch bombs at us there too. Then we have to move again. Then they're going to send the tanks. You know what I mean? It's literally war, friends. Then they're going to try carpet bomb us. It's same in crypto. It's a moving target. You understand? So what I can do is give you cheap valuations, buy low, holding through the FUD, trying to navigate stuff, trying to find deep value contrarian, long-term plays like that. That's what we can do, friends. That's we can increase our odds of survival and actually winning and crushing it. But at the end of the day, you know what most people, influencers do, and these founders and leaders will be like, this thing sucks. Here's my coin. Here's my coin. This guy's going to save everything. I can never promise you that because you just know how fickle the masses are. But the people, all of us, we know, okay, we don't even know what to do with these coins. We have the technology to mint stuff. We don't know what to do. But the market, what it does is, it's giving valuations to communities. So you and I have the power to gather. We have the power to stick together. We also have the power with our voice to speak and to type in and make memes and create connections, build bridges, and welcome people in, right? And just tell people, hey, this is our community, come in. We have that power to do that. Now, guess what? In crypto, you don't need cash flow because, I don't know, maybe we're just so early. Maybe one day in the future, deep down, we need cash flow. But we're just so early, you get valued based off Metcalfe's law. Basically, just bring the network in. Just make your network bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, now, even though we know, friends, okay, some of this stuff might not be around in 15 years, how they all end. However, the people, we're revolting. Just like, friends, when they elected Donald Trump, now, friends, I'm not a political show, no political affiliation. I'm just telling you from a historical fact. People elected Donald Trump as a blunt instrument to take on the establishment. Because they said, guess what? But then people saying, he ain't the sharpest tool in the shed at the start. At least at the very, very beginning. But they go, guess what? He's our guy. You know why? Because all of them are bugs and bug eaters. All of them. He doesn't seem like a bug eater. We don't care. Yeah, he's a bull in a china shop. He might break a few things. We don't care about that. That's why I said it's a blunt instrument. It's like, it's our only instrument. He's our only voice. Do you see? Well, in crypto, there is another revolution happening. Same thing. Okay? It ties into the rebooting, right? People are now saying, well, guess what? This is also a bull in a china shop. Everyone's just minting meme coins. There's a meme coin renaissance. Okay? Now, it's not the entire crypto. There is 75% of the crypto TVL is locked in Boomer DeFi and stuff, but people are just creating networks and communities. They're like, guess what? We are the actual people here. They think we're all rats. But guess what? When the rats come together, well, they've got nothing then. You know what I mean? They're not they don't have a kingdom anymore. They are just somebody who sits on a throne with a hunched back drinking soy milk. That's what they are. There's no more people for them to rule over. So crypto is a peaceful digital revolution. All right. But now that you see all this, you go, I want to participate. But we've got to learn the meme and the meta. We have our personalities and all these flavors of ice cream floating in. So when you know all this, you got to be careful because people then say, okay, so here's my premier store of value. Doesn't work. We've got Bitcoin. Instead, what people are doing is they go, guess what? We're just going to mint meme coins. That's it. Nah. Step away from the sell button. HOA, hex orange address. DickWifButt. Hell, look at this stable coin. Starts at $0. Let's send it to $1. Teddy bear. It's just a teddy bear. Everyone loves a teddy bear. Okay? Tang News Network. Let's start up our own network. Hex and PulseChain conferences are cool. You know what I mean? Like, these things happening, friends. Richard's only brother. Richard's only confirmed. DNA confirmed brother. You know what I mean? These ideas, these memes. This is us. So you still got to learn the meta. You can't just go jumping into everything else. Okay? This is what's happening. So humans, what we're doing is we keep creating communities to see how far they grow big because that's the only thing we have left. because they're printing the money, man. They're printing the money. And guess what? The suits are now coming into crypto and they're literally printing the money, friends. They print the currency tokens. When they print, friends, in traditional finance, they print the fiat. Well, in crypto, they come and print all the tokens for themselves, give the people a tiny breadcrumb, and they pay all the influencers out there going, God, this coin's coming out in 6 weeks. You should watch out for it. I'm totally not paid. You see that? 3 cycles of that, people have said, sit on it. Sit on it and rotate. You can suck it. I don't want nothing to do with it. So that's what you're watching now. In real time, when you just see a DickWifButt, friends, that's what you're watching. You are watching like, why does this continue to store value? Why do we have fun saying like, guess what? This is a premier store of value compared to you. This is it, friends. That's why, for example, when DickWifButt goes up, let's say, friends, I'll just give you an example, something I might do for fun. If Solana's like down 10% 1 week and then DickWifButt is like up 10%, I'll probably make a post being like, the market has chosen DickWifButt as a premier store of value this week. It will continue to do that for the next year. You know, just we're having fun like that, okay? But we're all on the same team, more or less. It's just that you get to see, friends. You get to see, right? Also, Solana VC Insider Scumfest. You probably realize it later on when it's too late. But you get to see, okay? But now you understand. So now that I've shown you this, you're now armed with conviction. The conviction to hold. So if DickWifButt goes up to 10 million market cap, I don't think that's expensive. That's a 2x from here. Screw it. That's not expensive. You know what I mean? That's not expensive. I want you for it. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, but just give me one example here. So now you get to see the path, right? It starts with the revolution. You see that? And it ends up in crypto. But we're like, now that we've absorbed the story and the meta and what's going on, you still got to pick right. It's still capital allocation. You still have to buy low. You know what I mean? You still got to do this. That's why people... It's rare, friends. It's rare. You know, 1 in 100 people can see the thesis forming. They're like, yes, it's time for this. It's time for this meme, and they get it right. But never go all in on one thing, because even though you can see these congregations of people forming, some people on the outside be like, guess what? There's a lot of people forming. That's why, friends, that's why Eric Wall, for example, when he was talking about Hex, and everyone was saying, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Yeah, he was wrong the whole way. But Eric stood his ground. Why? Because he's basically saying, all you guys are doing is gathering around an inflation handout. That's all you're doing. And you need to get more and more people exponentially to put in more US dollars to fund the lifestyles of big accounts with this inflation handout, which is Hex's yield. That's what basically the idea is. But knowing that doesn't make you good investor, friends, because Doge still did 500x in the last cycle, did nothing. Okay, so now that you understand the revolution, and now look, it really is a game of just network effects. That's it. That's why people with the most amount of followers wins. Okay, so now you've seen all these. I don't know where all of it lands, but I'll tell you right now what's been happening. Okay, you've seen it now. Meme coins and altcoins ain't going anywhere. Meme coins, it's just making coins, form a community. Let's all have fun. Let's do this. But you gotta remember, friends, you gotta. Like, I'm not going to... Remember, it's a starting bull market, but eventually we get the rational mind stuff. Okay, eventually... Look, we're not there yet. Trust me, we're not there yet, but there'll eventually be... Your friend Sommi here will come here and say, guess what, friends? You know all these meme coin fun and this digital revolution stuff? If the prices go down reflexively enough, you guys won't feel so good about it anymore. Okay, so you have to take... But that's later on. You know that already, but you know that. You know that. I'm not telling you anything you didn't know. I'm just telling you, okay, prices go down and you don't feel so good anymore, and then all the communities reset, and then people try new things without any bad memories anymore, which is people making Cycle 1 coins. And there you go. So we're still early. We're still early. Not to all these narratives and stuff, but there's potential. That's what I'm saying. There might be a spark that gets ignited that turns into a big flame one day. Maybe we're holding on to it. That's why I love looking at, for example, DickWifButt still makes me laugh. Come rocket flipping. Let's go, okay? There's plenty more to go, friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.